We are back. Welcome back to our next Tuesday topic. We got our great model here, Matthew, ready to show you a little something. Today we're going to talk about desk jockey mobility. So if you're working at a desk all day long, you're a teacher, you just went back to school, odds are you're probably feeling some aches and pains in your upper back because you haven't done anything all summer, not sitting at a desk at least. So desk jockey mobility, how to keep your spine moving well, how to get rid of some of those aches and pains that you're having all day long because you're back to sitting at your desk. So what joints don't like, they don't like prolonged postures or repetitive postures, basically. So if we're sitting at a desk all day long, if we're kind of hunched over, looking down, looking at our computer, stuff like that, we're gonna get some aches, we're gonna get some stiff joints because our joints aren't moving through their full range of motion. They're kind of sitting in this one posture. Maybe you get up every now and then, but they're kind of staying in their one range of motion there. They're not moving any other direction. So what exercises like these are going to do, they're going to get that full expression or range of motion in your joints, and they're going to kind of loosen up those aches and pains, those tight, achy joints and muscles. So sitting at your desk, awesome desk we got here. No laptop, he's not even working. First thing you can do, so sit up nice and tall. We're going to do some chin retraction. So if you've been in the office here, odds are you've probably seen someone doing these, but you're basically going to tuck your chin and bring your face directly backwards. That's perfect. Getting all these joints in your neck moving. So basically the opposite of what we do all day long. We're kind of getting them moving the other way. Big thing here, make sure we're not nodding our head down or tipping back too far. Keep your head perfectly neutral and tucking straight back. You can add to this to where you'll tuck your chin and then you'll actually tip your head back. So this will get some further joints down, moving a little bit more here. That's perfect. Getting all that stuff moving. Good. And good rule of thumb would be about 10 reps each of these exercises just to keep things moving throughout the day. And if you can do them periodically, that's even better. Next one, if you have a chair that kind of hits you in the mid-back, we can get that area moving. So Matthew's going to put his hands behind his head, and he's literally going to pivot and kind of fulcrum over that point, getting all these joints kind of loosened up. So staying out of that hunched over, looking down posture and kind of getting everything moving backwards now. Perfect. A little addition to that, he can go elbows up here on the desk. Maybe you need to scoot your chair back a little bit or just kind of scoot your butt back, but from here, he's going to let his mid-back sag straight down and then relax. Perfect. Getting all these joints in his mid-back, getting them moving in their full range of motion. Perfect. Almost kind of forcing your back into that posture. Good. One more here. Sagging there. Perfect. So now you're driving home. You get home. You find this awesome foam roller laying around. We're going to show you a really good way to use this. You can hop up here. That's going to be kind of an addition to all those. So foam roller is going to hit him in the mid-back here, hands behind his head. Careful not to flex his neck and his head too much, but just stay in neutral. And he can kind of play a game of seek and destroy. So he can work the foam roller up and down a little bit, basically from the base of his neck to, say, his rib cage here. So you don't really have to mess with the low back, but this mid-back here. So once you find an area that's extra stiff, he can spend some time and do the same thing he was doing before. He can pivot over the back of that, getting all those joints loosened up, and just kind of work that area. Do some reps. Yeah, perfect. You can lift your hips up. So he's kind of doing it here. You can put pressure through your feet and lift your hips up a little bit to add a little more. But basically just kind of working that whole region to get rid of a day's worth of stiffness, huh? Perfect. I love it. So that was kind of a lighter topic, easier day, but since people are kind of going back to school, going back to those school-related jobs, getting their backs loosened up and hopefully avoiding some of those flare-ups. So thank you. Great job. Thanks for watching, guys. We'll catch you guys next week.